What's up, family? Welcome back to my channel. This is Divinely Guided. Thank you so much for being here. I hope everyone is doing good on this blessed Monday. I want to come up here real quick to drop these messages that I was receiving in meditation because I don't know who needs them, but I know I need to get it out there. So first, I want to let y'all know the two things that I was seeing. One message, I'm not quite clear about what it is, but I still want to put it out just because it needs to be put out. I was instructed to put it out there. But I was seeing a lot of ships in the water. And I heard invasion. And I also heard agent. Okay? So my interpretation of it could be that there could be an invasion, okay, of someone's privacy that could be going on. There could be someone that is watching you, really keeping tabs on you. Or there could be something that is to come for the collective, and there is going to be an invasion of another country, other people coming over here, a lot of other people coming over here. I'm not too sure about that, okay? But the other vision that I was seeing was a male and two females. There was a female on the right side of this male, and this female was a very beautiful woman. She was dressed in a yellow dress or a gold dress, very fitted dress. This woman is built very nice. She has a very nice shape, very appealing to the eye. I heard the word seductress. This woman is here to seduce you. She was actually sent with a purpose. This woman is trying to attach something to this man, okay? Now, the other woman that I saw, now all of these people that I was seeing were melanated people, okay? These are people that have a darker skin tone, okay? So they don't necessarily have to be Black African Americans, but these people have some shade to them, okay? So the other feminine energy that I saw in my meditation, this young lady appeared to be as if she was a little saddened. I feel as though she may be picking up on maybe her man is stepping out, or maybe there's someone else in his ear, okay? But I feel that this energy is a very good energy, okay? This person may come off very shy, very laid back, very chill. And I feel like this male may be a little bored in the connection with this woman. If he has not already been in an existing relationship with this young lady, this is someone that he wants to potentially date. But I feel he may be unsure on whether or not he wants to put all his eggs in a basket because this other woman is in his ear. All right, just be mindful, okay? Spirit was letting me know that this other woman does not have good intentions. Yes, she is very beautiful. She may also have a nice position somewhere where she's able to offer you different opportunities. This woman feels as though she is something that she is able to lure this man in with. Now, I'm not sure what that is, but it's something that this man wants from this woman other than sex is what I feel. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It could just be this man wants to hook up with this woman just to have sex with her because she looks really good, okay? But she is trying to attach an entity to this man. So I just wanted to put that out there. The other thing I want to say is that God has not forgotten about you. You need to know that God has not forgotten about you, because there is someone that is going through a season in their life where they feel as though they are not being heard by God. And God wants you to know that God hears you and God is not going to leave you out. Okay? Right now is a silent period for you right now. It feels like a silent period, but God is always present. God hears and knows everything. God is existing within you. Everything you experience, God is experiencing right along with you. Okay? It's very important for you to be able to drop the resistance to what is going on and just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. You'll notice that the more you stop trying to fight against whatever is going on in your life, it'll get a little easier for you. Okay? God wants you to know that you can trust him. And so God is walking with you hand in hand through this period in your life. Even though God may seem silent, God is not silent. God is still with you. You are going to need to trust, and I'm telling you, it is going to turn out better than what you expected it to turn out. Everything is happening in divine order right now, and I really need you to let that sink in. Speaking from my own personal experience, okay, that I have just went through and I am still currently going through. I am just starting to see the sun shine a little bit, and I had to be able to trust God even when I did not see what was going to happen from one moment to the next. And that was not easy initially coming into this situation. For those of you who do not know, that have not been following me for very long, 3 months, almost 4 months ago now, me and my family had to come move into a hotel due to a water pipe bursting in our home. I didn't know what it was going to be like because it was hard to get contractors to come over there. The city shut down the whole project, and they were not able to make a move for over 2 months now, okay? They were not able to do anything. Meanwhile, okay, everything in my place is now starting to stink, okay? Mice then came in there shitting on all my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me to see it go down how it's going down, okay, it looked like nothing was going to work in my favor. Like, I really had my heart set, okay? I wanted to be able to go back to my home, all right? To my 5-bedroom home. I wanted to go back there. But this was a time where I had to trust that even though I was being pulled from that home, that God had a different plan, and that plan was better than what I wanted it to be. In this process of going back and forth from the hotel, taking all my kids, I got 5 kids in school, all my kids from each school back and forth every day. This then took me way out of my kids' school zone. So this is extra that I have to do now. Okay, our cat died in the process. Okay, we ended up having to lose our fish because we couldn't be there to maintain like it needed to be. A lot of things were lost in this process. I mentioned in another video, I lost a really close family member to me. My cousin was really close to me. He was one of the people I call up, and we had our little, conversations where I talked about the quote unquote strange and the weird things, but it wasn't strange and weird to him. And me being a loner, that really hit me hard because he was a big piece, of my world, in a sense, so that hurt. On top of that, when I moved into this hotel, I immediately started going through spiritual attacks over here, where I was in a very dark space. I was in depression. I had some heavy depression that I was walking through, okay, fighting a lot of psychic attacks going on in my mind, and still having to be a mother of my 6 children. Granted, one of them is grown, but I'm still a mother to her, and I'm still a grandmother. And I'm the only captain of this ship that everything had to fall on. Mind you, I did not have a job because I was sitting home watching my daughter's son. Okay, my first grandbaby. So that was a lot of pressure and a lot of stress with me looking at it from my 2 physical eyes, okay? All hell had broke loose. Not to mention, I was in a connection with someone that I consider to be a narcissist, okay? So that was a lot that was going on. But all God continued to tell me in my spirit was to trust, just to trust. And then let me tell y'all about this situation that happened as well. I touched on it briefly in one of the other videos that I made 3 days before Christmas. Okay, 3 days before Christmas, my car was wrecked. Okay, somebody ran into the back of me, left the scene. I had another woman, and peep this family, I did not have insurance on my car. Okay, so when everything went down, my goddamn heart dropped down to my feet because I already knew this shit was about to go left, okay? My daughter was in the car with me. My 13-year-old daughter was in the car with me. She did not have a seatbelt on. I did not even know she did not have a seatbelt on. We were just leaving from the hotel and got but maybe 5 minutes up the road, and this accident happened. And there was some suspicions that I'm not going to go into about how that car accident happened. But God revealed that to me as well about what really happened with that deal. But I'm not even going to go into detail about that. But long story short, God was still on that whole situation. The lady that I had, her car was not damaged for real. My car was more damaged than her car was. I told the lady I did not have insurance on my car. That lady did not come after me for none of those damages. She kept reassuring me at the scene that it was okay, baby. It was okay. They kept trying to tell me that I could not drive my car back to the hotel. I was literally, like I said, 5 minutes up the road. But because I did not have insurance, okay, they told me I could not legally drive this car off of the road. Now, I got all my kids' stuff in the car seats. I still got some of the bags of clothes that, you know, I took from the house. So we went had to keep going back and forth to the house getting clothes. Okay, so I got all my stuff in this car. I don't know who the hell to call because I ain't got nobody to really call to come and help me in the situation. But all I knew is that God still was going to be in control of this situation. And even though I was in fear, okay, fear like a motherfucker, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. All I said was, God, I trust you. God, I trust you. I just started crying and I said, God, I trust you. At first I wasn't crying. I felt numb, like I was in shock. But when it really set in, like what could happen, I started crying, I started crying because I was panicking inside. I didn't know if my daughter was okay for real or what, because she was in shock too. But she didn't have a mark on her head, not a bump, not a nothing. She said, Mama, I didn't even really feel it. Like she didn't even really understand what happened. Took her to the doctor. She was fine. At least that's what they said. They said my baby was fine. And she's been fine. She didn't have no problems. But anyway, the police officer did not give me no ticket. And he told me he was trying to beg the tow driver, you know, because they was trying to make it seem like they had to tow my car. And the lady car that I hit, she spoke up for me as well. And was like, no, that other car hit her. We were both at a complete stop. And the other car hit her and they left the scene. And if you don't want them to tow your car, you don't have to let them. Like, she was really on my side, yo. I knew God was present. The whole time God was present. Even though my ass didn't do what I was supposed to do because I let that insurance lapse, God still had his protection on me. That police officer came to me and said, he said, I'm not supposed to do this and I could lose my job, but I'm going to follow you back to this hotel. And I couldn't do nothing but thank that man and thank God, because I knew it was God that gave me favor in that situation, to where I still was able to drive my car, to be able to get my car fixed. And my car is still repairable. And I'm in the process of doing that now. I was blessed throughout this process to be able to get a job doing something that I truly always love doing, and that's connecting with the elderly people. While I'm able to just sit with this woman and get paid every day, decent money every day, just sitting with her, listening to her, gaining wisdom, just keeping her company. God opened up these doors for me. I was just blessed not long ago. I'm not even going to say how much, you know, the money was that God blessed me with. But I was just blessed not long ago, randomly. Didn't even expect this to come. I'm still baffled at to how it, you know what I'm saying? But I know it was God. When it first happened, it didn't even sink in all the way, because I was like, what? That was God. God said, all I need you to do is trust me. Trust me. Things are coming together little by little. God provided a way and made a way. Every bill that I was worried about while I was gone, because even though I wasn't there and I didn't have to pay the bills while I was there, I'm still thinking about paying my damn bills, because I know my bills still need to be paid. And I was worrying about this because I really didn't have a way. I was trying to maintain a lot on my own, and I had very little to do it. But God. God showed me what was really important in my life. God taught me how to lay down my burdens and truly give them over. Because when you get tired of thinking and rehearsing the same plans over and over and over in your mind, and you still keep hitting the same brick wall, you don't have a solution for some of the things that's going on in your life. You have to eventually just give up. You get tired. And I had to get to that point where I was just tired of trying to figure everything out on my own. And God took the wheel. And along the way was giving me signs, reassuring me. Every time before something happened in my life, y'all, because there's been some people that they had to leave my life throughout this process too. Like, it was a lot of things unfolding in a short period of time. I've really been going through a lot of things these past 2 years, but these last few months was really a roller coaster for me. And a few people had to exit the building, and these were people I truly, truly cared about. So it was a lot going on within me, a lot that tested me. And I wanted to give up so many times, and I damn near did. At one point, I really did. But God said no. I got work for you to do. When I was amongst people that God did not, that had other intentions that I was unaware of. See, the birds also are protection for me too. I'm connected to those birds. Those birds are connected to me. And they always came around. Hawks and falcons, vultures, eagle. These are the birds that I would see. I will always see the hawk in the sky. They will always follow me. It was always 2 or 3, always following me. And once the events unfolded, the betrayals unfolded, they were gone. Their presence didn't come up no more. But they were always around me before it happened, letting me know that I had protection around me. And the crows as well. They warned me before things was happening. God always gave me dreams before I always knew. I was always prepped before something happened. Before the car accident, I knew it was going to happen. God prepped me in a dream and told me. I knew somebody was after me. I knew I had enemies. I always knew when I had an enemy out here, because my ancestors and the Most High always revealed those things to me in my dreams. I didn't always know how or who was going to come through a lot of times, but I knew. So I was on alert. God sees all. You can't hide from God. You can't hide from spirit. They already know. They already know what you need, when you need it. Just trust in the timing and know that it will be perfect timing. I put myself under stress for nothing when I look back, because everything was already set up. It pays to do the right thing, even when nobody is looking. God tests us to see what we're going to do. God has sent certain people in your heart, in your life, for you to help, just to test you to see what you're going to do. Will put you to the test. People will do you wrong, and gotta watch and sit back and see how you going to operate now. Are you going to try to get this person back? What you going to try to do? And when you choose to take the high road, trust me, you will receive your blessings in an overflow, because it takes a lot to be obedient to God when somebody has done something to you that hurts you and you didn't even deserve it. It's hard to do that, to still pick up your pieces and watch people talk about you Watch people turn their backs on you when you would have gave your last dime for these people. God knew that about you. God knew that about me. And that's why the breakdown had to slowly happen. God started breaking down things in my life to bring in better people into my life, to help me to heal, for me to separate from the things that was damaging, the people that was helping to damage me more. Instead of building me up, God had to remove me. Because it's a bigger plan at hand. It's a bigger purpose for my life than what I was looking at. I was reducing myself down and putting myself in this small box and only seeing this small thing that I could do. And God said, no, I got other things for you to do. And God don't got time to keep playing with us. Our ancestors don't got time to keep playing with us. They don't have time for us to continue to be connected and attached to people and things and places that is really doing nothing for us, and it's going to serve no purpose in the long run. They're trying to get us together and get us in order right now so that we are able to stand on the forefront. We are in the middle of a battle. We don't have time to be worried about the small things that are really not important. So all I'm saying to you is do not lose sight of God. Continue to have faith that everything is working out for you, because it is. It is. I'm not completely out of the woods yet, but I don't give a damn, because I still trust God, because I know it is working out in my favor. I know it is working out in my favor. So I'm gonna give God the glory, and I'm still gonna share my story now in the midst of it, because I'm thankful and I'm grateful. I am grateful to know God, period. And I'm gonna talk about God forever, for all the days of my life, okay? All the days, and I'm grateful. I don't care what I don't have, long as I have God. And I'm going to continue to tell people, trust God. Try God. Okay? Try God. I don't care what you call God. God is God. Okay? God is God. Nobody can take that away. It ain't but one Most High. Nobody can take it away. You can call it what you want. Just know what side of the fence you stand on. And stay there. Even when it gets rough. Just stay there. God ain't forgot about you. Last message. I think about 6 months ago now, there was a channel message that I got about Lumerian babies that were going to be born. I do not know nothing about the Lumerian. Okay? I don't. I've still not did no research on it. I looked it up briefly that night, but I didn't go deep into it. It was just something that I was getting, and I sent the message out. So I'm going to tell you to go and do your own research, because I'm not going to tell you nothing that I ain't researched and try to make up nothing, okay? But I heard that there are going to be a lot of conceptions, okay? These conceptions are starting to take place with these children that are coming in, these Lumerian babies. I just kept hearing Lumerian babies, Lumerian babies. So there are going to be a lot of people that are going to be getting pregnant around this time. So if you do not want to get pregnant, I'm going to suggest you take the proper precautions. But these babies are coming. So I just want to let you know there will be some unexpected pregnancies that will be going on. So just be mindful. All right, family. So that's all I have to share with you guys today. I love y'all. Keep y'all head up. Know that you are blessed and highly favored. All right. Peace, and come back and see your girl. I'm out.